Sin. Sin. The very word sounds heavy, even grave, and maybe a little bit old-fashioned. In fact, there are people these days who say that the idea of sin is it's an outmoded idea, that we're all just dandy just as we are. And if somebody says we're not dandy, then they're being judgmental, and that's not dandy. On the other hand, there is this opposite view that we are just knee-deep in sinfulness, just so sunk down that only the divine equivalent of a presidential pardon could help us at all. The just dandy view has some trouble facing our downside. The deep sinner's view can at least account for the horrors of human history, the broken lives we see around us, the people we ourselves have wronged or wounded or perhaps just let down. Does that mean we're hardened scoundrels, rightly condemned to a heavenly death row? Well, not if what I'm told in prayer is right. When I prayed about this, I asked, Lord, what about the forgiveness of sin? And this is what I was told. Some are addicted to the crime and punishment model of sin. Past sins do not have to be forgiven. They have to be released, lifted. Well, what does that mean, Lord? Sins are not so much wrong actions to be forgiven as conditions of the soul that have to be healed or mended. If you used to be a drunk and aren't anymore, no one, not even God, has to forgive you for that. If having given up drink, you feel guilty about having once been a drunk, that feeling guilty is a sin and needs to be expiated. But Lord, aren't sins something like debts we have to pay for? Sins are not debts to be paid. They are a condition to be healed, rectified. The solution is not for me or someone else to suffer or sacrifice or otherwise pay for them. It is for each person to become more perfectly attuned to me. As soon as a person opens his soul, his or her past is forgiven. It doesn't have to wait for an act of God. How do we do that, Lord? There are many ways a person can do this. Living uprightly, lovingly, even more intuitively and appreciatively, even in a sense more quietly. Some hear my voice clearly. Some just walk with me through the travails of life. Others love their wives and husbands and children and neighbors. Still others have a meditative or even aesthetic understanding of what life is all about and of the nature of the world. I am present in all these modes of experience, and each one moves the individual and his or her community closer to me. But doesn't the world still need to be saved or something? No, the world does not need to be saved from sin, though people do a lot of sinning, of falling away in different ways. And they need a lot of saving in the sense of getting on the right track. Well, I thought about what I'd been told, and those two words, getting on the right track, meant a lot to me. Okay, the message seems to be we're big sinners. Okay, we know that. If we didn't know it, we probably wouldn't have to run around saying there is no such thing as sin. But it seems that being a sinner is, in a way, not that big a deal. I mean, it's important to rectify. It's even vital. But it isn't as if there's a wanted dead or alive poster on us, and we aren't so bad that we have to have some kind of blanket prosecutorial immunity. We just need to cut out the sinning. We know what that involves, and get ourselves on the right track. Thankfully, there are lots of ways to get on the right track, whatever track God has in mind for each of us. And we can get if we can get our own clutter out of the way and lean Godward, we may find that the right track is right under our feet. Try it and see. If this speaks to you, please subscribe and like, and share it with your friends. It might be just what they need to hear today.